Message to Pakistani business owners: change now or lose talent forever. Why Pakistani companies must treat employees as human capital. Harsh reality. Change now. You are losing talent. Today's video is uncomfortable because this is not for employees. This video is for company owners, CEOs, decision makers, because there is one serious problem in our corporate culture. We still treat employees as a cost, not as an investment. And this mindset is damaging businesses. This is a direct message to business owners, directors, and CEOs in Pakistan. Let me say this clearly. Your biggest problem is not the economy, not inflation, not competition. Your biggest problem is how you treat your people. And if this does not change, you will continue to lose your best talents. With over 26 years of experience with corporate operations, cargo, administration, human resource management, I have seen companies rise and I have seen companies struggle. And one pattern is always common. Companies that invest in people grow. Companies that ignore people decline slowly and gradually. I have observed a major gap between companies in Pakistan and companies in developed countries. The difference is simple. They invest in people, we don't. Reality check. Why this matters now. Today's workforce is not the same as before. Employees are more aware, they have global exposure, they compare opportunities, and most importantly, they are no longer afraid to leave. Earlier, people stayed 20, 30 years in one company, and today, people leave in 2, 3 years. Why? Because they don't feel valued. Human resource versus human capital. Let's correct the mindset first. Stop calling people human resource. Start calling people human capital, because resource is consumed and capital is grown. What is the difference? Resource is an expense and capital is an investment. When you invest in machines, you maintain them. When you invest in buildings, you upgrade them. Then why not invest in people? When you invest in capital, you protect it, you develop it, you multiply it. The same applies to people. Trust crisis, broken promises. One of the biggest mistakes companies make, and I must say, this is one of the biggest silent damages in our corporate system. Making promises at hiring and breaking them later. Let me be very direct and clear. This is not a small issue. This is a trust breaking behavior. You promise career growth, increments, stability, and later you say business conditions are not good. No business condition justifies false promises. If you commit salary, growth, benefits, then you must honor it. A company that breaks trust cannot build loyalty, because when trust breaks, loyalty disappears. Short-term thinking. Short-term thinking is destroying companies. Let me challenge your thinking. Are you building a business for 6 months, 1 year, or for 20, 30, or 50 years? Because real businesses are legacy systems. You may leave this world, but your business should continue. And for that, you need strong culture, you need loyal people, you need stable systems. Many companies are stuck in short term thinking. That's why they are involved in cost cutting, delaying increments, and reducing benefits. But think like this: you're building a business that should run for decades. You may not be here, but your business will be. So ask yourself, what culture are you building? What system are you leaving behind? Long term vision creates strong companies. Companies, what global companies understand. Let's take examples like Toyota and Honda. Employees stay for generations. Grandfather worked, father worked, son is still working. Why? Why do people stay there for decades? Why do generations work there? Because they invest in people. Because they understand one thing: people are the real asset. They don't just hire employees, they build careers. They don't just pay salaries, they build lives. What you must start doing, what you should do for employees, or how to invest in them. Let's talk practical solutions, not theory. Education investment, sponsor higher education, certifications, skill development. A more skilled employee means stronger company. Mobility support, bike, car schemes, interest free or subsidized plans. This improves dignity and stability. Food and basic support, at least one subsidized meal. A small cost, huge impact. Medical security, health insurance, family coverage. It reduces stress, improves focus. Family support system, especially for working parents. Daycare support, child friendly policies. This builds emotional loyalty. Financial support, interest free loans, emergency funds. Employees feel protected. Fair compensation system, annual increments, inflation adjustments, performance bonuses. Respect must be visible. Career path clarity, clear promotion structure, transparent evaluation. Uncertainty kills motivation. Recognition culture, appreciate contributions, public acknowledgement. People don't leave companies, they leave lack of appreciation. Leadership development, train future leaders. Internal promotions, build from within. Mental health and work environment, respectful culture, no toxic behavior, safe environment means high performance. Long term benefits, profit sharing, loyalty rewards, retirement plans. This creates generational attachment, and this is all how companies become top rated employers. Critical question. Now ask yourself, if your company provides all this, why would anyone leave? They won't. And if they don't leave, your company becomes stable, strong, and respected. Harsh reality of Pakistan. But what do we see? No increments, job insecurity, no long term planning, employees treated as replaceable, no long term vision, no real investment in people. And then companies say employees are not loyal. No, systems are not loyal to employees. Please remind it, loyalty is not demanded, it is built. Final message to owners: if you want to build a strong company, please invest in your people, because strong people build strong systems, and strong systems build strong companies, and strong companies survive generations. Final conclusion. Let me end with this. Machines don't build companies. Buildings don't build companies. People build companies. And if you don't invest in people, you are slowly weakening your own business.